I knew they had a real good fire, and I thought that that's all it was going to be. Just a real good fire, and one of those things that they were going to talk about, you know, for years to come. Well, I was at the big one, in the World Trade Center, when the plane hit. As I watched and the second plane hit, I realized this was an act of terrorism, and I took off, as I think just about every other fireman in the city did.
You saw across the bottom of the screen, it said breaking news in big, thick, black, billowing smoke, and it said Lower Manhattan. So I said, oh, look at that, the brothers got a good job. And then it panned out, and I saw the World Trade Center. I got probably one of the sickest feelings I've ever got in my life. I saw the amount of fire and what was going on, and I just said to myself, oh my God.
They were going to be on a fire floor. They had been there for quite a significant amount of time already. So it would have been a hard climb, but they would have made it. They'd be on the fire floor fighting fire. And I was trying to judge from my position how many floors of fire that they were faced with. And I was just shaking my head at the enormity of the whole thing.
There were upwards of 35,000 people in those buildings when the first plane hit. They were heading up, you know, to make sure that that fire went out. We have to go in there. We have to get those people out. We're firemen. Can't stand outside and say, wow, that looks really bad.
I say it with nothing but pride in my voice. I mean, I know where they were going. And everybody here knows where they were going. And that's why I only can say, when is it time to leave? It just isn't for us. As long as there's a fireman in that building, we're not leaving. It's the rescue's mission, and we're gonna live it. I mean, and that's at any cost. And unfortunately, you know, it was the greatest cost that time.
The guys who weren't working, like Bob and the captain, first went to the firehouse, then headed together into Lower Manhattan.
Bobby Gallion was here first, then me, and then guys just started coming. And we understood the magnitude of what was going on.
When we left here, we were well aware that one building had already come down.
Human nature is that you're going to turn around and you're getting out of that building, man. The other building's down. It's just a matter of time for you. When yours is coming down, you already know the other building's down. It's not a secret. They never turned around. And if you're ever going to get scared, yeah. You know what? That's total fear right there. But you also know that you signed on for this deal, you know what I mean? There's firemen in trouble, and you're going. And you hope for the best, but you keep climbing.
We were able to commandeer a city bus that happened to be riding down the block. The bus driver was good enough to ask the other passengers on the bus to get off, and she got us to within a block and a half of the Trade Center.
And on the way, the building collapsed.